Welcome to my channel. It's called Lunasa. On this channel, we discuss Florence Goshen, who was an amazing teacher who worked 100 years ago, and her ideas are relevant to this day. So I have been talking about her book, The Secret Door to Success, and the chapter, The Fork in the Road. And I just thought of something, so I wanted to put it out there. When you, like every single day, you will have that fork in the road. And it's a choice between the conscious mind, where you see the doubt, the fear, the lack, the limitation. And on the other side, you see God, you see intuition, and you see life as it could be lived fourth dimensionally. And Florence says, when you're in that choice, it will always be a choice. It's not done for you. You have to consciously, deliberately choose which path to take. And she wants you to take the path of intuition. She wants you to have the mindset, which comes from the Bible. And this mindset is incredible because she says that God says to you, hey, I am not going to leave you and I'm not going to forsake you. But you must be strong and very courageous. You must hold on to what has been commanded and not turn from it to the left or to the right, so that you may prosper wherever you turn. In her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, Florence talks about the fact that we are the first mover and we are the commanders, and we're the one putting that commandment out there. Putting the command out there, which is what we want. When we say something, it is a request to the universe, and the powers that be go to work. She quotes Jesus, who says, ask and it's given. So you ask and it is given. You seek and you will find. You knock and the door will be open. That's how it works. So the command that it's been talked about metaphysically in Joshua is the command that you put out there. And when it comes every day, when it comes to each moment, you have to hold on to that command, not turn from it to the left or to the right. You must be strong and courageous because God's not for the faint of heart. But here's the thing, when you do that, like there's something different about your eyes. There's something different about how you stand. There's something different about who you are. Like you walk differently, you talk differently, versus when you're full of doubt, when you're full of fear, when you're uneasy, when you're ready to give up on the goal and even life itself, when you actually know that you are going to be strong and very courageous, you move differently. And with that air about you, God can start to work through you, and things can start to happen intuitively that are incredible. Things can start to work around you, and like because of you, that is incredible. Now that's going to be how God now gets to work intuitively. That's going to be how God gets to guide you. Because if your eyes are cast down and your shoulders are down and your head's down and you're giving up on life, God can't work with that. When your head's up and your chin is up and you are strong and very courageous and you're not turning from what was commanded to the left or to the right, you will be able to prosper wherever you turn. God can start to work miracles. God can start to work wonders. God can start to bring things into your life, and you can start to live intuitively and believe in what is going on around you as the answer to what you have asked. And so that's how you walk that path of intuition when it's in front of you. Keep your head up, keep your hopes up, keep your belief up. Believe in yourself, believe in God. I mean, Florence even has this affirmation in her other book called Your Word is Your Wand that says, I do not limit God by seeing limitation in myself. Say that again. I do not limit God by seeing limitations in myself. Like when you limit yourself, you limit God. But when you do as God says, you be strong and you be very courageous. You are no longer limiting God, and God can move heaven and earth for you. Florence even says in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, that like it's our job here on earth to prove God, prove him right, prove him true, and watch as he opens the windows to the windows to heaven and pour out blessings upon us. Like God has said, you know what? I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to forsake you. But you be strong and courageous. Do not turn from like the commandment. Hold it with all of your heart. Do not turn from the left or to the right. And now it's our job to prove him true and watch as he works miracles in our lives. So it's an incredible, incredible section in her book, The Secret Door to Success. And I truly hope you do exactly what I did, which is learn about it and immediately put it into practice. Every minute, every hour, every day, put this thing into practice. Understand where that fork in the road is. And when it becomes a choice, choose wisely. And again, I'll say it one more time, that Florence says that God said, I am not going to leave you, and I will never forsake you. But you, right now, in this moment, in this choice, you have to be strong and very courageous. You must hold to what has been commanded and not turn to it from the left or to the right, so you may prosper wherever you turn. And then live your life exactly like that and give God the opportunity to work miracles in your life as you walk the magic path of intuition. As always, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.